This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading. Now, this is my own interpretation, so take that information that resonates with you. If there's anything that doesn't resonate, leave it. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. And Pisces, let's get right into those readings. So there's going to be a love reading and a financial reading for you. So in terms of your general side, I see that you have a lot of potential, and I see that you are going to be very informative right now. I see that you are going to be, to some extent, an advice giver or an informant of some sorts, and that is going to be pushing you forward. And I see that you're going to be liked by a lot. If this is going to be a gossip kind of information that you're sharing, there may be a little bit of people at odds as well. But I see that you are just kind of going to be the messenger, so you might even be able to play that into the situation that as the messenger, maybe you're not culpable. Now, as we get into things, I'll just also point out that I see that you are going to be cutting through to get any information. You are going to make sure that all information is known, and you're going to be very candid. Now, as we get into our love reading, I see that you've been feeling very left behind, that you have been very afraid of being forgotten, being left out, or just being left behind, being you've been afraid of losing that relationship, or you've been afraid of the possibilities with that person, that maybe they're not even slightly interested, or that ex is gone forever. I see that this will be a time that is a little bit focused on finances, so I see that you won't be seeing too much direct growth in your love, but I see that you will be finding out some answers. Just like we said, you're afraid of those things, but we will be finding out some answers in terms of those questions that you have. Now, I do see that there will be a sense of balance in your life, and even though there won't be tons of direct growth in your love, that you will be moving forward, you will be understanding yourself better. And just like we saw before, you will be taking a lot of action towards the information, being very straightforward, being very candid, and I see that that is going to pay off for you. And as well, I see that you're going to be finding some new teamwork. You may even find that that person is very receptive to you. And I think that those fears of them just walking away, leaving, or being done with you forever are going to start to diminish, are going to start to go away. And this is going to ultimately lead you to start to understand that you aren't stuck. You aren't being left behind in your love. You aren't being left behind in your towards your future, those possibilities. I do see that you are going to finally start to notice that you are not stuck in anything. Now, as we get into our finances, I see that you do have a lot of potential, a lot happening, and you are going to be taking action towards those goals. And you are, in the end, going to be finding some big satisfaction. You're going to be having that family you have always dreamed of. You're going to be having those hopes and dreams met. And you are going to be having a happy and positive life, a positive experience. And yes, there will be times that you may find yourself falling towards those cruxes, those things that you really rely on. But I see that you are going to be finally having some liberty, some freedom away from those, as well as the hardships of the work that you do. You're going to be finding some relaxation, some potential, and some options. And I see that you are going to be pushing forward against the difficult times. You're going to be pushing forward against animosity and the hardships. And I see that you are going to be coming out on top and having that same progress in the future. And of course, like I mentioned, there's going to be a little bit less progress right now, but there will be a lot of progress as you go forward. So you will have kind of a slingshotting effect, that your finances and your love Now that brings us to the end of our reading. You can find me again on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well. So get in touch with those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.